We hopped on a bus headed towards Fethiye. One of the interesting things we found traveling by bus through Turkey is that they often have service just like you might find on an airplane. You get free snacks and beverages on your trip. Our apartment in Fethiye was about a 5-minute walk from the beach. It actually had 2 bedrooms and it was very functional, if not a little minimalist. It had a very small balcony that overlooked a pool, which was probably lovely in the summer, but we didn't use as it was pretty chilly. Our first day exploring Calis Beach was on a Sunday, and it was actually quite busy walking along the boardwalk with lots of people out enjoying the sun, having coffee or tea, families picnicking on the beach, and lots of people fishing. Although there were still many open shops and restaurants, we saw lots of businesses that were closed for the season. The weather during our stay was mostly sunny but cool, and we enjoyed many days walking along the boardwalk.
No, this is not Petra. We are in Fethiye, Turkey, and these are the ancient stone tombs that were carved out of the rock. Amyntas ancient ruin tombs, something like that.
After exploring the tombs, we headed back through the city. We found the start of the Lycian hiking trail and saw the Fethiye castle from afar, though it is closed at the moment for visitors. We made our way to Old Town, where we explored the colorful shops and streets near the water. The theater is just near the Old Town, overlooking the water, and is currently undergoing renovation and closed to the public. Well, Troy has been getting his hair cut pretty regularly since we've been on this journey, so it's nothing new for him, but this is going to be my first time venturing into the world of getting my hair done in a foreign country, at least since I was like in my 20s and traveling in college. It's about time. It's been 6 months and haven't done anything, which is pretty normal for me for my haircut routine. So we're gonna do a little cut and color, and I looked up online and just found a place that had really good reviews nearby, and the price is really affordable. I'll let you know what the final bill is afterwards, but so far it looks like a steal compared to what I'm used to. So fingers crossed that it all goes well. It's always a crapshoot when you're getting your hair done from a new place. So here we go. Well, just got my hair done and I am super happy with the results. The guy was very nice. Had been doing hair for like over 25 years and I think he did a great job. And it was about 90 US dollars, which I have not paid that little to have my hair highlighted and cut in probably 2 decades. So great experience overall.
We're at the fish market tonight for a nice dinner, and we picked out our fish and calamari right over there, fresh, and now they're going to cook it up in the back kitchen.
We just had a really nice fish dinner. It was a pretty fun experience, something kind of unique, getting to pick out your own fish and then the restaurants will cook it for you. It was about 50 US dollars.
Yeah.
We got a salad to go with it and 2 glasses of wine. We had our fish. They prepared our fish for us.
Calamari.
Delicious bread.
Stuff.
Overall, it was a little noisy. But
We're in a
overall,
market.
yeah, it was really nice. It was a fun experience. Definitely recommend it. We couldn't resist the delicious looking treats in this store window on our way home, so we stopped in and tried the tiramisu and baklava. We decided to walk down to the beach to see the sunset tonight, and just as we were walking along, I said, I could really use some hot wine right now. Where's the hot wine? Because we have not seen that anywhere since we've been here. And sure enough, there were some lovely people just selling hot wine. And so we got some, and now we are looking at this lovely view, and we're just gonna hang out here at the beach and watch the sunset. We're on an adventure. We are renting a car for the first time in 6 months since we started this journey. We're in Fethiye and heading to explore a few places out of town that were a little hard to get to on a bus. So we got a car for 2 days. 2 days was the minimum that they would rent it for, and it was about $45 for the 2 days. So hopefully Troy still remembers how to drive. We are in the town of Kayakoy today. We're about 20 minutes outside of the city, right?
Yeah, about that.
And it was pretty affordable to get in here, like maybe $4 US per person.
Yeah, so this is a ghost town. Made it to the list, UNESCO, I think. And this town was abandoned when the Ottoman Empire started to come apart, and it was a lot of Greek people lived here in this town. And so when Greece and Turkey separated, all the Greek people that were here abandoned the city and went back to Greece. And the Turkish people from Greece that settled back over here, they didn't want to come to this town. And so that's about the time it became a ghost town. And it dates back to right now the 3rd century BC.
We hiked up to the chapel, which has beautiful views of the city on one side and gorgeous views of the Mediterranean on the other. The fact that we've seen almost no other people while we've been here really adds to the effect of it being a ghost town.
So this is one of the best houses that we could find up here so far. And so I want to talk about it really quick. See how they put a lot of effort into covering the stones. And then of course they painted it, but the paint's gone. And these circular little spaces that we see outside of most of the houses is what they would have used for a bathroom. So there's a little space right here, and you can see that there's a bathroom with a kind of a trough going through there so it could wash itself out. Let's go on and look at some more. All right, so we found this really cool well, maybe because this is a really cool house, a nicer place. You can see this trough that's into the wall here. It comes from an opening at the top of the wall, so probably the roof would have allowed the water to come in here and fill up this really nice looking well that somebody took a lot of time and effort to build. It's got little river rocks all around to make a nice surface and a short wall as well. If I move here, this is going to be our fixer-upper.
We stopped at this restaurant just down the road for a delicious and hearty meal cooked by these lovely ladies hard at work in the kitchen. We headed down the coast to this nearby town to take in some spectacular water views. It was almost sunset, so we had to take the opportunity and take the cable car up to 1,200 meters. The cable car was a little expensive at about $16 per person, but the views were spectacular. After taking in some beautiful views, the clouds started rolling in fast. So we jumped back on the cable car to head down the mountain.
Now you can see nothing.
You look like you're in a whiteout.
Except me.
We're here at the ancient city of Tlos. It was founded in, they think, about 15th century BC. And we're about 30 minutes away from Fethiye, so not too far away from the city.
It was destroyed or taken over when the Persians invaded in the 4th and 5th centuries, and during that time apparently there was a prosperous city here under the Persian rule.
Pretty cool. And again, we have it pretty much all to ourselves.
Yeah.
There was some active renovation going on at the theater, so we couldn't get too close, but it was still spectacular to see the theater set up against those mountains.
Oh, this is very cool. This column that fell over, it looks like there's writing that's completely different from this side to the other side and different depth in the etching. That's really cool.
As we climbed up, we got some great views of the stadium below and the theater off in the distance. This was a really cool spot, and we were saying that even though we've seen quite a few ruins at this point on our trip, this one was still really interesting. It had some unique features like the rock tombs, and you could get really close to them, and again, almost nobody here. And it was really inexpensive. It was only like $3 per person for us to get in, and so that was pretty amazing too. Kash is another quaint seaside town about a 90-minute drive from Fethiye, and since we had a car, we decided to go and explore for the day. The town is set against the beautiful mountains in the backdrop, has charming little streets, and many, many beautiful little beaches. Though it was a little chilly to go swimming, the sea was calling us, and we hope to return to this area someday and enjoy the beautiful waters.